we started talking about creating the Sith classes for the game, there were two themes to explore: domination and power. And from the existing examples of Sith in the movies, there are two different stories to be told. One about the brilliant mastermind, the powermonger, the Sith Inquisitor, and the other about the mighty, dark champion on the battlefield, the Sith warrior.
The reasoning for making two Sith classes is you kind of have two great archetypes of the Sith from the movies. You have Darth Vader and the Emperor, and their approach to being a bad guy is a little bit different. In Darth Vader you see the armor, the aggressiveness, he's the fighter, and in the Emperor you see the man corrupted by the evil of the Force.
It'd be a disservice to the fan to just create a single story for the Jedi, a single story for the Sith out of all the different classes. Now, when we decided, okay, we need at least two nice, complete story for the Jedi and two for the Sith, we had to do the whole package. We had to develop classes that actually match the story.
From the art side, it's great because I think we get to express kind of two different visions of the Sith class. One being the warrior, the idea of armor and power and the fighter, and the other being the twisted, evil sorcerer type, and that's what we do in our Inquisitor.
The Sith warrior story offers the player the chance to bang down doors and strike fear to the hearts of their enemies, leave a trail of destruction and terror in their path. The warrior doesn't negotiate, he knows what he wants, and he finds the most direct and confrontational path to getting it. The Sith Inquisitor story is more about the politics of the Empire and the dark secrets of the Force. The search for arcane relics that allow the Inquisitor to access new levels of power. And we explore what it is that makes someone crave such power.
While the Sith warriors take the Force mostly to improve his martial art, to make more and more powerful attack, the Sith Inquisitors can use his powers in very interesting ways. He can use lightning as a direct attack at a distance. He can use lightning as a mean of controlling others, just taking them out of the fight. Meanwhile, the warriors is going to use the Force to make each one of his blow devastating. So you're going to see a lot more very strong attack against one person or many person. And again, he's going to imbue each one of his attack with rage and viciousness.
One is a aggressive, power-armored class, and the other is more about manipulating the Force. So with a warrior's lightsaber is going to be more technical, made up of pieces and parts, and it'll have sharp edges, and it'll be very aggressive looking. The Inquisitor's lightsaber may have some ancient gem in it that is exposed through glass, or Force lightning running through the hilt. Color's always important, and the thing that drives it is a lot of it is about being able to recognize at a distance. And then beyond that, it's just to tie a class together. So within a warrior, you see blacks and reds. Within the Inquisitor, we tend to use more purples and grays. The warriors are very practical in their approach to being a Sith. They armor up and they come at you hard. The Inquisitors, their background, they might be just as at home with rich clothing and that sort of thing. And then the Inquisitor is fun because we really get to go a little bit more crazy with them.
When we say yes, there's two Sith class, the Sith warrior and the Sith Inquisitor, it doesn't mean there's only two ways to play a Sith. Each class has a lot of flexibility in it. For example, the Sith warriors can be there to shield the other players. It can also be just a purely very aggressive class. Inquisitors, if he specializes in melee, would be a very devious, controlling kind, where he doesn't have much armors, but he has the full use of the Force and all kind of exotic way to boost his own survivability. Or you could play it from the relative safety of distance and using mostly lightning as a long-range attack. And as such, your experience is going to be entirely different.
Our ideal situation is for people to enjoy a class all the way through and then go back and play another class. I mean, there's an entirely another story there.
With each class, we give the player an entirely different story, a completely unique experience. It's not just the chance to be evil. That's not really what the dark side is about. It's about passion, competition, the thrill of victory, and of course, the strongest should rule. But the experience depends greatly on the decisions the players make, and if those decisions are challenging and emotionally impactful, even for the Sith, that's what we're after.